So, guys, with the two new movies coming out for Marvel, obviously Doctor Strange's movie coming first. I think it was, right? Um, we are going to expect Thor: Love and Thunder, also around the time of 2022. Uh, yeah, I mean, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be pretty cool, actually. I hope it's cool. I mean, it's a Thor movie, so it's obviously gonna be somewhat cool. So in today's video, obviously we're putting Thor versus Doctor Strange in a battle, in a death battle, and this is a very confusing fight because it's just confusing as hell because we got Doctor Strange over here, which is somebody that doesn't really have a limit because he's kind of not a magical being, but he's also kind of just like a person that anybody can have his powers as long as they're strong with the Force or inside the whole Doctor Strange films, we obviously see that he's strong with the person that the Great Ancient One. He's strong with her, and I guess somehow he knew how to use the powers for the start of the movie. But that's besides that. Now let's start off with Thor, and obviously the first thing we're gonna put Thor up against is his physical standard strength. His physical standard strength is actually a really big thing, and that goes for Marvel characters. Everybody's physical standard strength is one of the most important feats any Marvel character needs. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. Everybody needs a little bit of physical strength in you. Otherwise, if you're not gonna be good in the action fight, I'll just tell you that. I mean, if you're okay, whatever. So yeah, basically physical standard strength. We saw him lift up trucks. We saw him lift up metal. Like we saw him lift up Ultron. And I'm guessing since he's a god, he could probably move a planet pretty easily too. And it's been proven before that at standard strength, he's stronger than Superman. At least when Superman is, not that angry. But again, let's not mistake Superman. He is the strongest person in the DC universe. Of movies at least, not obviously not comics, but the movies, absolutely. Um, but yeah, guys, that's basically it for physical strength for Thor. He's a very strong character. Do not get me wrong. His physical strength is way stronger than Superman when he's just on normal bases, but otherwise, he's not that strong. I mean, he could lift up buildings with ease, probably even move a tower with his fucking thumb, and probably move a tower with two arms. Literally a tower, a fucking full. Well, a tower's at least like 400, 300K, maybe even 59K pounds. That's a lot of pounds, my guy, and he's lifting it up with two hands. I mean, of course, he's using some of his body strength, but he's still only lifting it up with two hands, which, if you tell me, that's arguably pretty strong. Now moving on to Dr. Stephen Strange, probably the smartest person in the Marvel universe, obviously, except for Banner, and that's it probably. And Tony Stark, which he's probably slightly smarter than them too, because he does know a lot more stuff about the real world. Like in reality, he obviously knows a lot more stuff than both of them even combined. So I think he's probably the smartest inside Marvel universe when it comes to knowing stuff or telling you things. But let's talk about him and his physical standard strength. Well, it's not that strong. It's kind of on maybe the strongest man in the world level, which don't get me wrong, the strongest man in the world is very strong, right? I mean, you could lift up a helicopter with one hand. I mean, if that's not very strong, what the fuck is very strong? But again, that doesn't matter. He can lift up a fucking helicopter with one hand. Thor can lift up an entire tower with two hands at his normal base. Yes, at his normal base. It takes Doctor Strange a whole, what was it again? A whole like 30, 20 minutes just to move a fucking, what was it called? Just to move a tower. I mean, he's gonna have to use a lot of sorcery magic. And here's the thing: I don't even think Doctor Strange could ever move a tower. I think he would need to use his true magic to move a tower, and even then, that shit would hurt like a bitch. I don't think he can move a tower with his physical strength, but maybe his powers, which is gonna be the next attribute we're gonna be going against right now. Sheer power. Well, if he's a god, he obviously is a god of a power. And that power is thunder. Yes, you guys heard me, thunder. Now, in most mythology books of Zeus, I mean not Zeus, Thor, he could only use his thunder power or lightning power, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Uh, with his hammer, Mjolnir. All right, he can only use it when he has it in most mythology books. But in Marvel, which is the one we're talking about, he can use his hands now. He just figured that out of the 1,538 years of him living. He just figured that out. Anyways, getting back to my boy Thor. Thor's power is immensely strong, and with I would say millionaire. With Mjolnir, he's definitely strong enough to destroy a planet with maybe 2-3 bolts of mass electricity, literally. So he's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and can easily clap Thanos if Thanos does not have his, full affinity stones. But that's another time for another talk. We'll probably even put him against Church next time. But yeah, definitely somewhere next week, not tomorrow or something like that. We'll see when we do that. But anyways, yeah, physical power, we already did that, and I'm pretty sure now this is power we're doing right now. So yeah, I mean, I feel like Thor is definitely a very strong character when it comes down to power, because he's definitely, we all know he's a god. So since he's a god, that would mean he has to be the god of something, and he's the god of thunder, which makes him second to none. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's basically it for power for him. He could definitely destroy 2-3 planets with just what, maybe like 1 billion bolts of lightning. Which, if you think about it, a human, if they get hit with 1 million bolts of lightning, that paralyzes them. That means it eats up every human instinct there ever was. I'm not gonna talk about paralyzing people right now because I'm not a fucking science teacher. I'm not about to talk to this about you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to get lectured by me too. So let's just move on. All right. Anyways, that's basically it for power when it comes down to Thor. Thor's a very strong character when it comes to power. Probably the strongest character in Marvel, as it arguably, obviously, maybe not in physical strength. I believe Hulk is the strongest character in physical strength, but Thor is definitely the strongest character in power for, like, sheer power. But yeah, that's power for the one and only Thor. Now, let's go to my boy Doctor Stephen Strange. Now, Doctor Stephen Strange doesn't really have power. He has more magic. So that basically means all he has to do is lift up his fucking hand and do a couple things with his hand, like basically shake his hand. If not, maybe even shake his hand just 2 times, and something like this will pop out, as you see in this home screen right here. Uh, yeah, that's basically that. That's all he has to do for that to happen. Uh, Jesus Christ, this video's gonna take forever to upload. Holy shit, I can't believe I'm putting this much good quality in there for you guys. You guys better love this. Anyways, yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, if you want me to get real with you guys and honestly be completely honest with you guys, I don't think there's a time inside the MCU where Doctor Stephen Strange has shown us that he's literally on the same power level as Thor, or even close. Yes, he can move people, he can teleport people. That's a very cool power. Everybody would want that, but really, my guy, we're not gonna be over here comparing him to a god, because he's not a god. He has shown us impressive feats of strength. Do not get me wrong, but he's definitely nothing comparing to Thor in power. He could teleport people. He could shoot big laser beams out of his hand, but they're mortal, so they don't really hurt people like that. They could definitely move people. We do see that he could use manipulation. He could turn people. He has a time stone. That's his biggest weapon here. And he could grab the gauntlet out of Thanos' hand if Thanos was slightly dumber. But that's basically it for him. And now we're moving on, obviously, to intelligence, which I don't even think we need to fucking even think about this, because we obviously all know that Dr. Stephen Strange is more intelligent. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. And like, to, because trust me, I need the likes right now. My channel is about to get age restricted. That's the best thing I can have for you guys is liking me. So yeah, basically peace. Um, I don't know, this channel. I mean, this video is definitely get age restricted. Since I actually want to talk about this for a quick second. Since my channel's been getting bigger, and I've had this channel for 4 years now, and since it's been getting bigger and obviously bigger and bigger and bigger, I have to worry about stuff, and I mean worry about stuff, because now since I have 51 subscribers, which is not that much, do not get me wrong, but I have over 10,000 views, which is a lot. So I obviously got to think about, age restricting. This is probably one of my last videos I swear on. I'm gonna try my best to, not swear. But again, this is not gonna be my main channel no more. If you guys want to see more of me, I'll put the the link in the description. Depending when this video uploads, because by the time this video is uploaded, I could be very well asleep. I mean, my internet is complete dog shit, and so is my phone, and so is my computer, which is what I edit on my computer. It doesn't really look like I edit on my computer, and I don't know why I just said my phone. My phone is literally dead, but whatever. Um, yeah, and I didn't know my computer, which by the way, by computer I mean Chromebook. So yeah, it's a very new Chromebook, but again, it has to do. I mean, it's definitely not gonna help with anything because it's a fucking Chromebook, and definitely, I forgot to mention this one fact of a thing. You guys will be seeing a lot more of me on my other channel that I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos on, dedicated S. So just search that up, and trust me, you'll find me right away. I already have like 43 subscribers. I have not been uploading on there very consistently because I'm going to only upload a couple more videos in here, and I'm not saying I'm going to, I might quit YouTube for this channel at least, or let this channel die out, because really, if I'm getting age restricted, there's no point. I mean, I'm not making money off YouTube, alright? I'm not making money off YouTube. All right, I don't make any source of income whatsoever. No, I don't do that. I don't even have a job. But yeah, I still don't want to be on a channel that YouTube does not respect, and it's going to continuously age restrict me. That means that I won't have that much of a big audience no more. Since I'm getting age restricted, most of my audience is all gone now. Like, they can't go on this app no more because some of them are probably very young. So yeah, that's basically what age restriction does. It hits you right in the fucking ass, because my recent videos, I've only been getting 3, 12, 14, 15 views. I used to be getting 1,000 views. I mean, age restrictions is very, very annoying. I feel for all the YouTubers that get age restricted. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for today's video. Peace. I hope my Chromebook it doesn't die. It's literally about to die, so I'm going to have to upload this video right away and edit everything and render it. It's going to take me forever, but I'm doing this for you guys because it's going to be one of my last videos on this channel. You guys, to see more of me, go to Dedicated S. I'll post a lot more, definitely a lot more. And you guys will be seeing consistent videos starting next month. A lot more consistent videos on my other channel, Dedicated S. Anyways, guys, peace. Hope you guys have a good day, and bye. Love you.